Today, I want to persuade you to consider expanding mental health support in our schools. What does this mean for you, our children, and our community as a whole? Imagine a classroom where every student feels supported and understood, not just academically, but emotionally. My name is Sheila Soso, and today I want to persuade you that expanding mental health support in our schools is essential. It increased funding and resources for counseling services, which can create a more safer, a more healthier, and a more nurturing learning environment that benefits our students, educators, and the community as a whole. Consider this. A report by the American Psychological Association highlights that schools implementing robust mental health programs see notable improvement in students' behavior and academic outcomes when students receive the support they need to manage their stress levels and anxiety levels. They can now focus more on their studies, participate actively in class, and ultimately achieve higher grades. This is not just about test scores, it's about fostering an environment where every student has the opportunity to thrive. The crisis is clear. In many schools today, the budget constraints have led to the reduction or elimination of mental health services. Without accessible counseling and crisis intervention, students facing emotional challenges are left to struggle alone. They feel depressed, they become frustrated, and even suicidal. This gap in results this gap in support can result in increased dropout rates, destructive behaviors, and long-term mental health issues. I urge you to consider the transformative impact of reallocating resources to support these essential services. Let's delve into the benefits of expanded mental health support in our schools. First, enhanced mental health services lead to improved academic performance. Increased research indicates that students who have access to on-site counseling and support programs exhibit up to a 15% improvement in their grades and a significant reduction in the school dropout rate. When students feel emotionally secure, they are more likely to engage in learning. They become more happy and they participate more in class. This academic boost is not only does not only benefit the students themselves, but it also contributes to a stronger and a more competitive educational system that benefits the entire community. Furthermore, the robust mental health support drastically reduces behavioral issues in schools. Studies have shown that schools with comprehensive mental health programs experience a drastic reduction in destructive incidents by approximately 25%. When emotional crises are addressed early through professional interventions, students learn a more healthier coping skills and strategies, leading to a calmer, a healthier and a more focused classroom environment. Fewer behavioral problems mean less time spent on discipline and time dedicated to learning and personal growth. Also, mental health support in schools foster a culture of sympathy and resilience among students. It also fosters love. When counseling and mental health education are part of our curriculum, students develop not only greater emotional intelligence, but a stronger one and more interpersonal relationship skills. In classroom where these programs are in place, students are better equipped to work together. They are more equipped to work collaboratively, resolve conflicts, and also to support one another. This culture of empathy creates an inclusive environment where every student feels valued, feels understood, and feels like supported, laying a stronger foundation for a more compassionate society. Finally, the long-term economic and social benefits of investing in mental health services are profound. Every dollar spent on school-based mental health programs can save several dollars in the future. In the future, and then it can also save money spent on healthcare and social services courses. You know, by by preventing severe mental health issues from developing, we can reduce the long-term burden on our healthcare system whilst creating a healthier and more conducive atmosphere for our children. The initial investment in mental health support today promises a significant return in our future, not only in economic savings, but also in the but also it improves a good quality of life for our children. Despite these compelling benefits, many school districts still hesitate to allocate necessary resources due to the budget constraints and competitive other priorities. However, the cost of inaction is far greater. Without adequate support, our children face increased risks of emotional distress, academic failures, and even long-term health problems. That goes a long way to affect them. We must recognize that investing in mental health is not an optional luxury. No, it is not at all. It is a fundamental requirement for ensuring that every student has the support they need to succeed. In conclusion, expanding mental health support in schools is not just a policy change. No, it is a moral imperative and a wise investment in our future. I urge you to reflect on the lasting benefits of comprehensive mental health services, improve academic performance, reduce behavioral issues, and a more empathetic, resilient, healthy community. Whether you're a parent, an educator, or a community stakeholder, your advocacy can drive a change. Let's come together to ensure that every student has access to the support they need to build a brighter, a healthier future they need to succeed. Thank you very much.